Hey, you're looking live at the White House right now, where later on today, President Trump is set to host the first ever White House Crypto Summit. That gathering, focusing on cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, comes as the president signed an executive order establishing a strategic crypto reserve. The administration describes the reserve as a digital Fort Knox, keeping the United States digital gold. President Trump has promised to be America's first crypto president, aiming to make the the United States, I should say, the crypto capital of the world. I'm now joined by Brock Pierce, chairman of the Bitcoin Foundation, who will be at today's summit. Brock, welcome to the show. Thanks so much.
Thank you for having me.
So it's a first of its kind event for the White House, right? What are you hoping comes out of today?
Well, I mean, for those of us in this business, this is the difference between day and night. This is, it's a whole new world. For anybody that's been building over the last decade in this space, we've dealt with regulatory uncertainty as a fringe group that became a very big fringe. And today marks the day where the U.S. government is now taking Bitcoin and putting it on its balance sheet, holding the 200,000 Bitcoin that they've confiscated, and they're going to be held and saved as like gold in Fort Knox. This is an incredible moment of acknowledgement of this industry's maturity.
Yeah, and let's talk about that strategic crypto reserve. I mean, being described, as you and I have both mentioned, as a digital Fort Knox. For those of us who are not well-versed in cryptocurrency, and let's face it, Brock, most of us are not, what does this reserve look like? What does it even mean for the United States?
Well, the government had sold off roughly 200,000 Bitcoin previously. Had the government held those Bitcoin, it would be about $16–17 billion today that the government had missed out on, the taxpayers had missed out on. And so as a result of this, the government is now holding those same Bitcoin that it confiscates effectively in a digital version of Fort Knox. And so what it means is that this is another asset that's recognized similar to gold. And what it means is other governments around the world are going to do this. President Bukele of El Salvador made Bitcoin a legal tender. And I've been dealing with governments all over the world for many, many years now. And now that the U.S. government, thanks to President Trump, has recognized this, we're going to see this happening all over the world because everyone is looking for American leadership.
And so everything that he has proposed so far, you're on board with. It sounds like a sound strategy from President Trump. Nothing you would change?
I couldn't be more supportive, and the industry is going to be celebrating here in the room in my background at the Pierce School in Washington, D.C. this evening.
Let's also just quickly talk, I mean, I know it's not really a quick topic to talk about, but just the state of cryptocurrency right now. We saw Bitcoin's all-time high around President Trump's inauguration back in January. It's gone down since then with a pretty volatile past few weeks. What's your advice to people who are invested at all different levels right now, who are wondering what the future holds and if these next 4 years are the best it'll ever be, Brock?
Well, the advice I've always given everyone, and certainly considering the events of today, go buy $10, $20, $50, $100 maximum. Just buy a little bit of Bitcoin to understand how it works. It's like learning how to send your first email, to be part of the financial future. So I encourage everyone to get involved. And like most things, usually on the hype, the price rises, and then on the results, it falls. And so it is volatile. Don't invest anything you can't afford to lose, though it's certainly something that you're going to want to understand because the world is changing.
Yeah. Well, thanks for breaking down everything. It's such a nebulous world for so many people. So appreciate you breaking down the significance of today. Brock Pierce, a pleasure to have you, sir. Have a great weekend. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.